It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we have an NFC fight in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Lumen Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Dragon, Warrior, 70.
Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. It's on the top. Ball's out. He lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this ball is in this game? Got to take care of it.
Ready. Hey, traveler.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work. Grip that run any better.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey. Ready.
Another run for Williams. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this will only complicate matters for third down, Farmer. They're sent backwards.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Matt Gay for the Rams field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go. Come 19. Come 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Rig. Ready.
Pistol now for Milrow. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he goes. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Street. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Ready.
Walker on first down. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Ready.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. To the left, he's got Royal. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. On his Katie Orr for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Rams have the first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down.
Let's go. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. Go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. This is a heater going deep. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And off to Walker from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Bill Rowe from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Milrow throwing on third down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. In the hands of his running back, Walker. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. Look good on the point after. The Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. Lions. Bronco 80.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed to his running back. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Rams first down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Back. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Ball is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams start to fight back with their first. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready, set.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 70 line.
Staying with Walker. Room to work at the 35. Through the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Give him 37 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. He brings it in. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. York tacks on that extra point. The Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoops, here comes 2nd and 2. He throws a bullet to the center. Big gain downfield. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Come on. 60, Vikings, 65.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
60 Vikings, Mustang 19. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Rams cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard
The
line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Shoots away from one. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Quick throw, outside, complete to start this drive. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards on the
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Pack the 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hogan. 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air, Milrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. The placement is excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Street.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And he's brought down after a great gain. It's going to set up first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down and goal to go.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. To kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's complete to Higbee. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Caught by the open man. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Motion to receiver left. There's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. That's a quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They are throwing it again. Go left side, taken in by Adams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Looking quickly here. Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ready, go!
Pass play on 1st and goal. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Another one to Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
3rd down from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
It's 4th and goal.
Ready.
RPO here, the throw to Adams. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams start the 2nd half with some needed points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go!
Begins with a walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 31.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A 13-yard gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
19 tight, 19. Let's go now. Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. scores 13 points in the fourth. Jetson Smith and Jigma with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. To kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up 3rd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go, shot. 70, Timberwolf.
He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an awkward throw if you're about to get smacked.
With the play action on 1st down. Has it downfield working left. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Rams 1st down.
Sticking to the air here. Gets made right side by Nakua. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing it again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No throw, 3rd and long. On the move, hit it right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10 from the 32.
No. Check. Viking, 18. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Running this one left. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Rams. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Tossed down to the short side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season.
On the ready.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. 18 shots, 60 Bison.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Buffalo 18.
Backed up by the false start flag. Here's 3rd and 15.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Riggs.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
Let's go.
It's a design run for Milrow. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Check. Go. Ready.
The design run. Here's Milrow. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks likely locked up the win right there. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error. They get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings it in at the 13. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Viking 18. Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
13 yards. That's good.
They'll throw it here on first. And another grab for Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short.
at the 45-yard line.
That's caught by Williams. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Check smash. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
They are throwing it again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A gain of 12.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Another one to Williams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
So several thousand